69-degree and clear fall night here in downtown Saginaw, Michigan. It is time to crown a conference championship, or champion. It is hang on. Okay, so it is the Panthers, the High Point Panthers, taking on the Saginaw Valley State University Cardinals here in this Tidal Coast Conference Championship. Both of these teams earned their right to play in this game this past season, unbeaten during the regular season for HPU, SVSU. Obviously 8-1 during the regular season. And this game has huge playoff implications because if the Cardinals win, it increases their chance of remaining in the fight for the college football playoff. But if the Panthers win, it will give them a first-round bye and the 1 seed in the college football playoff. So they are hoping that they win this game tonight. Now, even though we're playing this game in the home of the SVSU Cardinals tonight, they are technically the away team. It is the Panthers who are technically the home team. So the Panthers are technically the home team in this game, and they technically, quote-unquote, have the advantage. And something else about HPU, they haven't scored under 40 points all season long. They're coming off that big 134-13 win against their rival Liberty University 2 weeks ago. We had a really good Army-Navy game the other night. And the only thing stopping us from crowning a champion is not kicking this game off, so to crown a champion in the Tidal Coast Conference. Here we go. Panthers wearing their city-connected blue uniforms tonight, and they fumble right off the start, but they recover it. So it's 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line. And that is where Xavier Jarvis, the Heisman Trophy winner, will take over for HPU. Xavier Jarvis had 888 yards passing in their final game of the regular season a couple weeks ago. Here's Jarvis. And loss of 3 on the play brings up 2nd and 13. Fires, he's got Ross, the tight end, for a first down. Got it off, but it's intercepted by Saginaw Valley. And it's out. And Saginaw Valley jumps on it. That's very rare. You don't really see a turnover by HPU like that. Stop for no gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. Trying to spin out of the tackle. He's brought down, and Singer for SVSU is injured. We're back in a few. Third and 12.
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
One conference championship game is already complete. That was the Sun Belt Championship earlier between South Alabama and Arkansas State. And that brings up 4th and 5. We will update you on that score at halftime. High Point signals fair catch, and that is where they'll take over 1st and 10. So interception. Xavier Jarvis will look to clean that up, and here's a rush by Tyson for a gain of 1. Hasn't really been able to run very many places so far tonight. Xavier intercepted again. Xavier Jarvis got HPU to this game with 9 straight wins in the regular season, and down goes SVSU's quarterback. And he already has 2 turnovers on his first 2 possessions. Send that to the sideline, incomplete. 3rd and 16 coming up. Short pass, and gonna lose yards back to the 49. 4th and 19. Takes the snap, looking, fires towards the sideline, and doesn't matter. It's turnover on downs. So it's the 3rd possession for the Panthers. And Jarvis goes down for a sack. Got that off to Ross. 3rd and 4. Third and 4. Incomplete. And now it's decision time for the Panthers. They're going to leave the offense out there. Here's Smith Jr. with the catch and run for the 1st down. And he dropped it. Ross couldn't hang on to the ball, and it brings up 2nd and 10. Well, they've done a good job keeping Tyson not so much dangerous tonight, and they continue to do a great job at that. Watch out for these short passes from Xavier Jarvis. I mean, he's had a couple miscues on the first 2 possessions, but he's dangerous on those short passes, and that just proves it. 4th and 2. We'll see what they do again. I imagine they're going to go for this, and they do. Got it off. 1st down. Xavier Jarvis not off to a great start in this game. On the first 2 drives, he threw interceptions. This is the 3rd drive for them. And Ross can't haul it in. Tight end drops it. Brings up 2nd and 10. Xavier going towards the end zone, and Richmond can't haul it in. 3rd and 10. Jarvis gets the ball off. And Moore appears to be shaken up for the Panthers. Do you take the 30-yard kick? Or do you try to go for it on 4th and 7? Looks like they're going to go for this. Here's Jarvis, and it's incomplete. And that drive stalls out for the Panthers. Nobles looking, he's going to go down for a sack. To the right side of the field, only a gain of a yard, 3rd down 16. It's looking like a scoreless first quarter. Oh, he hit the ball out. That's 1st down and 10, Panthers. Three straight drives didn't go HPU's way. Moore, who was injured on that last possession, and Panthers going to call a quick timeout here to discuss this. 5 seconds to go in the opening quarter. If they don't get into the end zone here, that's going to be it. Tyson has been silent a lot tonight. He's going to continue to be silent. And touchdown, Beauchamp. So finally, on the 4th possession for the Panthers, they're able to get into the end zone and go up a touchdown. They've been doing pretty good stopping Saginaw Valley so far. 2 plays, 12 yards, 10 seconds. That makes the score 7-0. Well, I tell you what, they haven't scored under 40 points all season, but Saginaw Valley's playing some good defense. This might be the first game that they don't score at least 40 points. Final play of the first quarter. Nobles looking to the right side of the field. It's tipped and incomplete, almost intercepted. So the Panthers strike first with a touchdown in this conference championship game. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Tidal Coast Conference Championship on FoxTube TV. Well, drivers, start your engines because it is All-Star Weekend for NASCAR. And it all kicks off with the Craftsman Truck Series race Saturday night over on NBS TV, and then follows with the 3 heat races, Last Chance Qualifiers, All-Star Open, and Steven Stott's All-Star Race for the Cup Series on Sunday, live from Richmond Raceway, right here on FoxTube TV. Check your local listings for start times in your area. And meanwhile, that was just picked off by HPU. So 1st down and 10, High Point at the opponent 31. And Smith Jr. couldn't haul that in, and that's a drop. Incomplete pass. As High Point is on their second possession of the second quarter. Oh, bad pass from Xavier Jarvis. And that's intercepted. That's already his 3rd interception. That's not something you usually see out of Xavier. He's having an off game, and maybe it's just the intensity of, it being the conference championship. And, look, the number 1 seed And first round bye in the playoffs is on the line, and that's a nice pass from Nobles for the first down. But they got to clean it up. Deep downfield, intercepted. The Panthers wearing their City Connect uniforms tonight. Like we said, they're technically the home team, even though this is Saginaw Valley's stadium. The team with the better record hosts the conference championship. That's caught, and Ross takes it the 19 yards needed for the first down. Xavier Jarvis dumps that off to Richmond. Spinning out of one tackle and brought down at the opponent 24. Nice catch and run from Richmond there. That was a gain of 30 on that catch and run. There's Xavier with the run. Gain of 6 on the play, brings up 2nd and 4. Dumps it over the middle. There's Moore. Good to see Moore back in this game after being hurt early. Dumps it off to the halfback, who gets it down to the 3. And this off to Morris, touchdown Panthers. Extra point is up and good, makes it 14-0. 7 plays, 66 yards in 3 minutes and 42 seconds. Oh, ran too early. And thankfully for them, that rolls all the way back to the end zone for the touchback. Quick slant there, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10 coming up for Saginaw Valley. Incomplete. And that's going to be a punt. Quick 3 and out for the Cardinals there. And the Panthers will get it 1st down and 10 at the opponent 49-yard line. With 5 minutes to go in the half. And Jarvis is sacked before he can even think about throwing that ball. There's Jarvis looking, dumps it off Richmond. What a play. Despite his 3 picks, 167 yards passing, it's starting to turn into a better game for Jarvis. And then he threw that other interception to make it 3. Luckily, that's a 1st down. Luckily for the Panthers, though, they made those mistakes early, and it's kind of like the Cardinals, right? They're making these mistakes early, and they're not allowing the Panthers to score very much, but you can't let them score again here before the half. Because once the Panthers get hot, they'll growl their way through you. Because like we mentioned, they dropped at least 40 points on every last one of their opponents this season. They shut out NC, North Carolina, 63-0. They had that 134-13 win over Liberty. They had a 56-7 win over South Carolina, 42-0 win over their rival Low Point University in Charleston, South Carolina. So, I mean, big wins for this team this season. And each time we would interview Jarvis after the game and talk about the 40 points, he's like, that's not what matters to us, is that's another Panthers touchdown. They're like, as long as we win games, I don't care if we win the game 7-0. And that's what I like about Jarvis. He, we sit up here and we mention, they haven't scored under 40 points all season long. If they do that must mean that they're going to be bad. 9 plays, 48 yards, 355 to score that. But they don't care. That's the point. And you see, they already got 21 points on the board. 28, 35, 42. They're 3 touchdowns away from at least getting 40 points. But even if they don't get those 40 points, all that matters is having more points than your opponent when the final whistle happens. Rather, that's in regulation or overtime. Hopefully Saginaw Valley can get a halftime reset here and potentially start a second half comeback. They will receive the second half kickoff. Saginaw Valley will. And there's a nice play downfield. And they're going to call a timeout, and that's wisely. Wisely call that timeout. That was good. Good call. Try to score a touchdown here before a half, or a field goal, at least something. Get you heading in the right direction. And they're already in field goal range. Obviously down 3 touchdowns, you want the touchdown, but one thing a coach is going to tell you is if you get a chance to take points, take your points. I mean, if HPU had taken, there's a touchdown for Saginaw Valley. No, not quite. They're out of timeouts. They're going to have to score the touchdown here. To the end zone. Intercepted at the goal line. Are you kidding me? Intercepted at the goal line by High Point. And it's 1st and 10. Xavier Jarvis throws the pick with 11 seconds left in the half. And High Point just turned it right back over to Saginaw Valley. So Valley just got a lucky break there. And another interception. And now HPU is going to call a timeout here.
Timeout called by the offense. Ready? Lasso!
Intercepted. No time on the clock. Valley's unable to score, and we go to halftime. 21-0 at the half. Coach, take it away in Orlando. Thank you, Coach, as we welcome everyone back here for quarter three. Let's update you on the very first and only other championship game scheduled for today. South Alabama took down Arkansas State with a late field goal. 23-20 was the final there. South Alabama has won the Sun Belt Championship, and both of those teams will await to see if they become playoff teams. Meanwhile, in our game, it is 21-0 High Point. They kick the ball off to start the second half here. Jarvis had a 5-interception first half, so we'll have to see how he goes about turning that around here in the second half. Second half officially underway. Saginaw Valley trails 21-0. So let's see how Nobles. Oh, incomplete. We'll see how Nobles was influenced by his coach during half. Got it off just in time and incomplete. And that's a good thing about the Panthers. You know, they're able to get in there and force incomplete passes that probably shouldn't even be incomplete passes. And there's a first down for the Cardinals. That should have, but those three catches, or those three plays should have been catches. And another first down for the Cardinals. So it looks like the Cardinals are starting to turn into a third down team, which is good. Turning into a third down team is how you beat the Panthers. That's incomplete, though. But you also shouldn't have to rely on third down. You got to convert on first, too, because that could be, a late game situation to where you might not. And there's a good play. And a touchdown for the Cardinals. No, he said he was down at the 1. That was really close. And Saginaw Valley is going to throw the challenge flag. He had to have been in before his knee touched. Oh, looks like that left knee was down. We'll see what the call is. I think he got the touchdown. And they're going to say no. So Saginaw Valley loses a timeout. We'll see how that plays a factor. It definitely looked like a touchdown. But this one is. It doesn't matter if that one looked like a touchdown. This one is. And I'd imagine they would just kick the extra point here because it only put them down 14 points. So finally a drive by the Cardinals that goes their way. 21-7 the score now. High Point hasn't been very good running the ball tonight, so they haven't ran it much. We'll see what they do here. They're going to run it here. Tyson actually picking up a few more yards. He's had 5 rushes and only got 2 yards, though, because of those negative yards he picked up earlier. So this team's been watching film. Oh, that's intercepted! And it might have slipped out of his hand. Because it's recovered by the Panthers, and they're going to rule that a fumble. And now you can't call a timeout because that's incomplete. Because the quarterback had already snapped the ball. That is caught. Ross, big play there. And you just can't afford to give up a big play like that, especially when you just scored your first touchdown of the game. So the defense is going to have to figure out how to Get out there and make plays. Caught by Richmond. And if you do give up a score here, you got to score quickly to stay in this game, too, if you're the Cardinals. I think because this game has huge playoff implications, the Cardinals should come back and tie this game and send it to overtime at least. This should be an overtime game right here. Two of the best schools. I mean, obviously, Panthers have the better record, but two of the best schools in the conference this season. Right now, it's looking like the Panthers are the only team that showed up to play, though. I mean, them first three possessions, though, it looked like it was going to be a tough one for the Panthers. Right now, it's looking like a tough one for the Cardinals. And that off to Morris. He's in for the touchdown. Extra point up and good as Saginaw Valley's Logan Warren has an injury. Not something you want to see in any game of the season, especially a postseason game. A lot of teams in their off season right now as they were eliminated from the ability to play in their conference championship game, or eliminated from a bowl game contention, or eliminated from college football playoff contention. Fires that one deep. Did he catch that? No, he didn't. It fell out. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Nice job getting that off. Had he waited a minute longer, that defensive back would have been there, and he would have been down on the turf. Looking, overthrew his receiver. They're on their own side of the field. They're going to go for this, and I can't really blame them. It's 4th and 2. I say go for it. And they're going to convert on 4th down. Incomplete. He hauled that one in. That's Weeks. Nobles looking, but it's incomplete. He's hit as he throws it. That's good for them, though. Not only, I mean, that's not good that it brings up 2nd down, but it's good that it stops the clock for them at least. He caught that and got out of bounds. That also stops the clock for them. No, it didn't stop the clock for some reason. Noble's going to fire this one off to his halfback, and he's going to be stopped. Go to the end zone. Touchdown, Saginaw Valley. With 75 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. (28-14). Saginaw Valley looking to stay in the game here.
to the tight end. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. First down for the offense.
Oh, incomplete. They collided with one another.
It's their second down.
2nd and 10. 32 seconds to go in the third quarter. Richmond makes the grab.
The second down pass complete to the wideout. Brought down on play at the 13-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
And they're going to call a timeout here, the Panthers are.
Timeout by the offense.
Seven seconds. Hit as he threw it. Incomplete. Knocked away as time expires in the third quarter. With the score 28-14 Panthers. You're watching the Tidal Coast Conference Championship game here on Fox Tube TV. Back with the fourth and final quarter in a few. Welcome back for the fourth and final quarter of play here in Saginaw, Michigan in the Tidal Coast Conference Championship game. Panthers have a lead over Saginaw Valley. Looking to close out this conference championship game. To the end zone, touchdown. Extra point up and good, makes it 35-14. 7 plays, 76 yards, a minute 48 it took to score. Oh! The ball was fumbled by Saginaw Valley on the return and recovered by the Panthers. And they're saying touchdown. Looking to make it 42-14 and does. Knocks it through. So it's yet another game where the Panthers score over 40 points. At least 40 points on their opponent. You just wonder if they score less than 40, how that's going to affect them. Used to scoring so many points in a contest. Going for the big play. He's got him. They're trying to get these big plays downfield. They know they're running out of time. Cardinals looking to make this a new ball game. And that's intercepted. And that's going to be a safety. Jarvis couldn't get rid of it. Fair catch signaled at their own 35. And Saginaw Valley gets a lucky break. And that didn't last very long.
The first down pass intercepted by the defense. And they'll take over first and 10.
First down, Panthers.
First down, complete on the slant. Pickup of 15. And that's a first down for the offense.
Xavier Jarvis fumbled the ball, and it's recovered by Saginaw Valley. And he's going to go down instantly. And the Cardinals going to call a timeout here.
Timeout by the offense.
Had to throw that one away real quick.
Brings on third down.
And if the Cardinals can't score, it might be all but over. For them, flag on the play, that's going to be an automatic first down. Nobles looking incomplete, and Rivers is hurt for Saginaw Valley now. This game has had a lot of injuries in it. Add one more to that list. Nobles got it off. That should be a first down. I'm not sure why they call that a third and inches. That looked like he was across when he caught that. Got it off in time, and a good pass there. And you can see that they're trying to hurry up and score. Intercepted again, though. Tried to get that deep pass downfield, and at this point in the game, you kind of understand why he's going for deep passes downfield, trying to score and leave enough time on the clock to possibly get a comeback going. But with it being under 7 minutes, if there's less than 7 minutes on the clock, you wonder how much they can realistically score before they run out of time, and it's not going to be 42. No, that's intercepted. That's a break that Saginaw Valley needed. It's been an atrocious game interception-wise for Jarvis. He'll have to clean things up before the second round of the college football playoff, because if you go into that game and have that many interceptions against a top school, you're probably not going to win. High Point will be the number 1 seed and receive a first-round bye in the college football playoff. Saginaw Valley will have to sit and wait until conference championship weekend or conference championships are over. Incomplete. The defense is starting to lock in for Saginaw Valley, but they needed to lock in well before this point in the game. Big play! And consider him gone. Touchdown, High Point. Make it 49-16. 3 plays, 80 yards in 17 seconds. They're going to signal fair catch back here. And incomplete. That's what these Saginaw Valley fans have heard all night. Incomplete, 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 and that's another incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. And on 4th and 10, we'll see what they can do. Tried to get that one off and incomplete. So it's a turnover on downs and 1st down and 10. High Point at the opponent 25, and you already know what they're going to be doing here. They're going to be going for a touchdown. I don't think the tight end has been able to find the end zone tonight. But that was a really nice catch and run by him.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly.
High Point's calling a timeout here. And one could argue, like, why are you going for the touchdown, man? You don't need any more points, but as long as there's time on that clock, High Point's not going to show you any mercy. They're going to score touchdowns, and Tyson's in. Here's the kickoff. Fair catch signaled at his own 25. And I don't blame them for signaling fair catch because you don't want to chance them knocking the ball free, you know, even though you're down this much. And that couldn't be intercepted. That could have been a pick six for the big guy for HBU. But you don't want to risk them knocking it out and scoring right off the bat. You want to have a chance with it first. So I understand that. And down for a sack. Saginaw Valley's going to burn their last time out. Well, the Panthers travel up here to Saginaw, Michigan from High Point, North Carolina. They're used to it being hot up there, but starting to get, or down there, but starting to get that cooler weather here in Michigan as it's fall time. And Saginaw Valley challenged that, but clearly lost that challenge.
Moves.
Incomplete. Intended for the tight end, Ross.
Lasso. Lasso.
That will bring us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go in a game that is already over for Saginaw Valley. Wide open receiver, end zone, touchdown. Extra point up and good, makes it 63-16. Gotta dump that one off real quick. And I think that one was wrapped up by the big guy. It was.
On the ready. Down.
Looked like they were trying a lateral on that run to try to get the first down, and fortunately it didn't work for Saginaw Valley. Wide open receiver, end zone again. Alright, this is going to be 70 points, so... do you start showing a little mercy to Saginaw Valley now? Oh, they're gonna squib kick it here. Try to give Valley a shot to at least score a few more points before the end of this one. And that was a punt from Saginaw Valley. We'll see what High Point does. No timeouts. Definitely not enough time to get this downfield. I imagine they're just going to try to run this clock out. Jarvis is going to run back the other way. I think he's going to take a safety to try to run the clock out. He is. Oh, that's not a good punt right there. Flag on the play. And the ball just went flying.
Pickup of 5. Second down coming up.
And swatted away, and 70-18 is the final. Ladies and gentlemen, your Tidal Coast Conference champion, the High Point Panthers. They win this one 70-18. Like we said, Saginaw Valley not officially out of the playoff picture yet. They will have to wait and see what happens. But High Point is the number 1 seed. They are one of the 4 teams that will receive the first round bye. And they will be playing in the Verbal Fiesta Bowl for their next game. They get a few weeks off. So good for the Panthers. By then they should. But for now, they are the 1 seed and are in the college football playoff officially and will be playing in the Verbal Fiesta Bowl. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, for our entire crew, I'm Mason Urbane saying good night from Saginaw Valley in Michigan. So long, 70-18, Panthers growl to a Tidal Coast Conference championship.